What's up, guys? It's Jesse here, coming at you with the blue light blockers on the Columbia jacket. I don't know if you guys can see what color it is, but it's a very nice creamish purple color that I truly enjoy very much. This will be the first video on my YouTube channel. This YouTube channel, I hope that you guys get monumental value of it in every way, shape, or form that will help you become the best version of yourself possible. Yes, I truly want you guys to become the best version of yourself possible. And I'll look at you guys straight in the camera for a second to tell you this. We live in such a world today where we've been programmed from the age of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, iCarly. No, sorry, little jokes there. Yeah, you've been programmed since the moment you were conscious on this planet. So what does that mean? That means that anybody and everybody that has implanted anything into your brain, you got that. TV shows, media, family, friends, teachers, authority, etc. Why is that important? It's important because it's not you, it's not who you are, and I'm here to tell you that your brain needs a little reprogramming. Now, this is my first YouTube video on this channel, and it's pretty succinct to what it'll be about. My YouTube channel, it'll be about self-help. It'll be about becoming the best version of yourself that you can become. It'll be about reprogramming your mind to do that. It'll be about following your passion in life. It'll be about all these things. And if I can just get one of you guys who's working a job, who's not happy, to not quit your job, but just to dream bigger, then that will be a success in my book. And in books. Look at my bookshelf here. Why did I make this video with this background? Well, it's because I wanted to have some sort of psychologically compelling background to be able to reel you guys in. And yes, I'll tell you that straight up. I want people to watch my YouTube videos because of the value I'll be providing. Now, 99% of what I say might go over 99% of your guys' head, but don't let that dissuade and dismotivate and be uninspiring to you guys. No. Maybe 1% of you can pick up 1% of what I'm saying, but maybe the 99% of the people that can't pick up what I'm saying will still be able to gain from this and great gain from that. Now, who am I? What am I here for? Who, what, where, when, why, how? Well, my name's Jesse. I'll leave my last name anonymous for the time being, but I'm here as an angel in some people's minds. That's just it. Maybe some of you guys believe, maybe some of you guys don't. Now, my dad just called me and I was a little upset because we were flowing, but let's pick it back up. And let me not be altered by anyone else, because that is something that I will need to relay to you guys. Maybe you guys believe, maybe you guys don't, but this is a good segue to a bigger concept of being indifferent. Now, I could have got all upset that my dad just called me and interrupted the flow of the video, but I will not. I will be indifferent and I will pick it back up here now. So, what does that mean? That means that you guys have issues in your life just like I do. That means that there are things that might tick you. That means there are people that you might need. That means that every thing that you think should happen, it's not going to happen that way. And you're not that smart. Now, why am I telling you like that? Yeah, you might be smart. You might want things. There might be things in your life you desire. But 95% of people in this world die with less than $3,000 in their bank account. Now, my viewers are of course more motivated than that. And that's why I'm making this, because I know you, just like me, want to die with your desires fulfilled. And you're going to have to start changing the way you think, bringing it back to programming and the way you've been brought up. So, what that means is that once you are truly embodying who you are, it's going to be hard at first because people will hate you. But there has to be something in your mind that allows you to be indifferent to your circumstances and take everything with a grain of salt. Meaning, if you think something should be and it turns out a different way, or if something bad happens in your life, you actually need to, in your brain, allow your brain to think of this as a good thing. Now, you might say, Jesse, I just broke my arm. How is that a good thing? Well, there's an old Chinese parable of a Chinese farmer's son breaking his leg, and everybody says, oh, wow, this is awful. Now, this is just one example of how you should be indifferent. But the indifference is the farmer said, I'm going to take these glasses off. I just wanted you guys to see that I care about blue light, because I know some of you guys on this other side of the camera, wherever you are at, also care about blue lights and also care about your health, just like I do. Also want your brain to be functioning at the most optimal cognitive ability that you can. So what does that mean? Well, it means that the farmer was indifferent to his son breaking his leg. He said, well, I don't know if it's good or bad. The people in the town said, it's bad. Well, he said, well, it's not good or bad, because as some of you might know, and if some of you don't, I'll explain the parable. The Chinese army came to draft everybody the next day. And still, is that good or bad? Well, from the perspective of the people in the town, it was a bad thing that his son broke the leg, and that it was a good thing that he was not conscripted into the military because of that. Well, the story goes on, was that really a good thing that he was not conscripted? Well, it shows a bigger picture of indifference. Be indifferent to your circumstances. Realize in your brain, say, I'm not that smart. Realize most of you don't even know that you don't know. Are you sitting around thinking, wow, I don't know that I don't know. But wow, I just realized that I know I don't know. I don't think most of you guys are sitting around thinking about not knowing that you don't know. Now, what does that mean? It's indifference. Not knowing that you don't know will allow you to know you don't know and then be indifferent to your circumstances, because do you really know if something's good or bad? Well, no. You're obviously not sitting around thinking you don't know that you don't know that you don't know, and now you know you don't know. So take that. Do you know you don't know? And if so, are you allowing that knowing of not knowing sit on the tip of your tongue, sit on in the cortex of your brain? Are you allowing these neural pathways to form in your brain? Well, I'd say a majority of you are not. And that's why I'm here to tell you that you need to form the correct neural pathways in your brain that allow you to succeed in life, because most of you have ingrained neural pathways in your brain that are actually from other people around you. And once you can separate your brain from others, then that's when you can start developing the right neural pathways. And like I said, this might be going over 99% of people's brains, but the 1% of you that get it, if you know, you know. But that's the thing, is the 99% of you are going to be watching this saying, wow, your brain's working at such a high capacity. What does all of this mean? Well, I know that I don't know, and I know that it might seem scattered brain to most of you, but is it scattered brain, or am I embodying who I truly am as a human being who has a purpose on this planet, just like most of you? Now, maybe some of you guys are into philosophy, and there's philosophical concepts regarding the meaning of life. Now, if you think it's meaningless, if you're religious, if you're agnostic, if you don't know, interesting, right? Whatever you are, we all have brains, and whether you think there's meaning or not, it is indifference that will make the change in your lives no matter what. Because you think everything should work out the way you think it should, but you're not that smart. You aren't. Trust me, I'm not that smart. I don't know how it will work out, but that's not for you to worry about. What you should worry about is the knowing that you don't know, which will allow you to only know so much. ... I'll leave it there, and we'll get to you tomorrow. See you guys.